Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Live from Lavender Town. I probably look a little sleepy, and I feel a little sleepy. It's been a very hectic week. My job involves helping who use people who are, especially elderly people who are deaf or hard of hearing. They use caption telephones that print the words on the screen, and I do tech support for those people. I'm a shift lead at my company, and basically, uh, the coronavirus has obviously made that particular demographic of people very understandably worried. And they are using their phones a lot right now, and because of that, um, it's making things really challenging um, for them, for everybody, because so many people are making calls to their loved ones. There aren't enough captionists to put the captions on the screen at times, and then people who are deaf or hard of hearing, and they're waiting to be able to see what the other person is saying so they can communicate, and it's very stressful. People obviously don't want to feel like the thing that they've come to rely on is not going to work at the time when they most need it to work. Um, so it's been a long week. I'm really drained, but it's worth it. Um, it's worth it to be able to talk to people and to at least help put their minds at ease. Um, yeah. In any case, I'm hoping to wake myself up with a little bit of coffee and with a little bit of pack opening. And we have 50 packs of Sword and Shield. Remember, I had those Cosmic Eclipse packs that I was trying to decide what to do with. I picked up another Jirachi, and yeah, and then I decided, I don't know, probably the last 15 I'm still going to use. These are trade fodder at this point. I like Cosmic Eclipse, and I still specifically want to get more Ultra Necrozma. The one with the 2 energy attack that does crazy damage. But for right now, I am focused on Sword and Shields. We still need Zacian, so before we start, we'll open up this uncommon chest, and then we'll do these 50 packs of Sword and Shields. And here we go. 5 coins, and here's our little warm-up. It's Jump Bluff. Hey, it's Lost March Jump Bluff, and it's a reverse. That's a good pull. I don't run Lost March, but I could probably trade that to somebody for, like, maybe a trainer card or something that I need. Anyway, let's pop open the first pack of Sword and Shield. I hope you all are doing well out there, staying safe, washing your hands, sanitizing a lot. It's really important right now. All right. And not touching your face like I just did. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh man. What a great start to this morning. Whew, I feel awake already. Amazing. Amazing. Oh my god. Oh, Zacian V, full art. I love this card so much. It's gorgeous. Um, this is the one we're all here for. This is the card that's ruling our format. Um, the ability Intrepid Sword. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any number of steel energy cards you find there to this Pokemon. Put the other cards into your hand. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Of course, great energy acceleration. Especially if you can use other cards to control what cards are at the top of your deck. And then on top of that, we got Metal Saucer. We got lots of ways to get Metal Energy out now that we never had before. And then Brave Blade, for 3 Steel Energy, does 230 damage and then during your next turn this Pokemon can't attack, so then you just find a way to get him out of the active and get another Pokemon in there, or get him right back into the active if you can. I mean, you have to do some tricks to make that happen. It's a lot harder in Standard to do that than it used to be. You used to be able to use like Switch and then Guzma, but there are ways to do it. Anyway, that's awesome. I can't believe that I just pulled this card on the second pack. Oh, Zacian V. My heart. My favorite legendary too of the new generation. Not of all time. I mean, Zacian's really awesome. Yeah. Oh, man. That feels good. It's been a long week, and that feels good. A long but, meaningful week. That Toxicroak, it's really useful. Everybody want to rock that these days. That Toxicroak is one of a few reasons right now that a lot of people are running a copy of Cobalion GX just for the special condition turnoff. It's literally, we're just talking about poison right there. Ooh, and that Raichu. Not the Raichu that we're all playing right now, the Nuzzle Raichu. We're all, and by we're all I mean that some people are playing, and I'm going to be playing here very shortly. I'm going to be making my Nuzzle deck 2.0. It's really awesome to get Nuzzle back. I really felt like Nuzzle was a criminally underrated deck back during the Raichu GX times. And the new version of Nuzzle uses a lot of the exact same tricks. It's just really awesome. I can't wait to do it. Man, and I really need another Professor's Research. At least one. Preferably more than one, but man, at least one. I've noticed that this version of Standard, where we're at, a reverse Vitality Band, sweet. More so than, even a year ago or 2 years ago. Like, the number of supporters, I feel like it's just down. I mean, granted, we were all rocking copies of Guzma. We were all rocking a bunch of, like, back a year and a half or so when Sycamore was still legal, we were rocking Sycamores, and we were rocking... Holy crap. I've pulled 2 Zacian Vs, now I have the regular art version. I can't even believe my luck right now. This is unbelievable. How is this possible? How? Oh my god. I keep saying this over and over and over again, but the game, like, there's something about the way that the algorithm treats me. It does not treat anybody else that I know the same way. It just doesn't. I have no words. I have 0 words. That was the 8th pack? 2 Zacian Vs in the first 8 packs. Oh, man. I don't honestly care what happens the rest of this video. That's not true. I do care. I would love to get more awesome pulls. Let's get the gold Zacian V while we're at it, Really put this thing over the top. Unbelievable. I probably look so dead. I'm very sorry. Ordinary Rod. I am definitely living off of this coffee right now. So now we should be getting to our third pull here pretty quick. A full art in DDV. Unbelievable. Another card that's seeing play a lot. Just that heal. A copy of this goes into your Mewtwo and Mew deck. I mean, get a nice healing ability every turn. Psychic. For a Psychic, double colorless does 10 damage plus 60 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's a little risky relying on your opponent's Pokemon, like how much energy they're rocking, but almost everybody's, has 3 energy. In a world with double colorless energy still around, this would be easier to accelerate, and more Pokemon would have more energy because they'd be using double colorless energy, so it's not as good as it would have been a year ago. This would have been broken, but it's still really good. It's really, really good. Wow. Yo! This is an amazing pull. A metal... Is that my first reverse Metal Saucer? Yes, it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I'm super happy about it. Oh man, every time I take a quick glance up at the top left corner and see my... Oh, nice! A reverse air balloon. Other than me. Every time I look in the top left corner of the screen, I see the bags under my eyes, and I'm like, whew. But I really don't feel as tired as I think I probably look. Definitely tired, but I'm surviving. We all are, That's where we're at. Oh, nice! Another Aurora energy. Another Cinderace. I actually think I just traded for some of those. I probably have enough to trade. I'll see you, Derek Scott. I'll probably hook him up. Man, I keep getting Cinderaces. I think there's a couple different ones. It's actually a really good, because you use Libero, you have to move it to your active, and then you can attach 2 Fire Energy to your discard right to it, then use Flare Striker to discard. I could see this working and expanded, especially with Guzma, with other tricks. There's that Scent to Scorch. Man, I just can't get over how cool energy is in Sword and Shield. And I'm really, I feel like I've said this before, but it's amazing to me that they made the decision to redo the energy already. Yo! Rainbow Rare Snorlax V Max. Oh my god. So yeah, we got 340 HP, and G-Max Fall, 3 colorless energy to 60 damage, plus 30 more for each of your bench Pokemon. In expanded with Skyfields, and you can do 300 damage. Get out of here. Get out. It's awesome. It's so awesome. Oh my god, it's a glorious card. Well, I'm really happy. I'm not gonna lie. This has been a successful opening. Unreal. Keep getting those Zigzagoon. Another rare candy. Oh, Cramorant V. So this card For colorless energy, Beat Catch allows you to search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand and then shuffle your deck. And then it's like a better version of Alolan Vulpix Beacon. It's a better version of Beacon because that allowed you to search for 2 basic Pokemon. This allows you to search for 2 cards. Spit Shot for 3 colorless energy. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. It does 160 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. You can one-shot a D-Denny on the bench, so that's cool. But you're probably... you're probably not building a deck around this Pokemon to do that kind of attack, so... yeah. But I like the draw. It's cool. I don't like the draw on a 2-prize Pokemon, but... and this is the halfway pack. And... on to part 2. Ooh, Reverse Crushing Hammer. I really... like, not every time does the new art tickle my fancy. Sometimes I think an older art is better. The new art for Crushing Hammer is awesome, and the reverse looks so pretty with the shards down there. It's just a very pretty card. I think I still like the Rare Candy from Celestial Storm. Probably the best. I might like the one from before. Ooh, but the reverse of this one looks pretty cool. Yo! Yes! Lapras V. 210 HP. A colorless energy. It does Body Surf. Attach a water energy from your hand to this Pokemon. If you do, switch it with one of your bench Pokemon. It's a way to accelerate energy and then put something up that maybe you're not worried about getting knocked out. Because 210 HP is not a lot. And anyway, then you got Ocean Loop, which is really steep. 3 water energy, 1 colorless, 210. Not great. And then you have to put 2 water energy from this Pokemon into your hand, which I don't like that at all. I really dislike that. Why is this seeing play? That's brutal. Granted, you're saving the energy for when it gets knocked out on your next turn after you use that attack, but like, what are you going to knock out? Another Lapras V? And I don't think the VMAX is that great either. I got all excited there. I haven't really been looking at that deck at all. I could be dead wrong. Reverse Aurora Energy. Ooh, baby. That is awesome. So yeah, I'm sitting at 5 hits so far, which is great. Oops. There we go. And here's one more. Nope. I did not call it at all. That good energy acceleration, but you have to be a stage 2. It's always... it's tricky business. Pokemon has been trying to give more tricks to boost the profile of stage 2 Pokemon. I feel like there's still more they need to do to make them more viable. And Delmise V, alright. Another new one. Anchorage Anger for grass energy, does 30 damage, and if any of your leaf Pokemon were knocked out by damage during your last turn from your opponent, this attack does 90 more damage, so a good 120 for a leaf energy if one of your Pokemon was knocked out. And then there's Giga Hammer, 2 leaf energy and a colorless, does 200 damage, and then during your next turn it can't use the same attack. I still think it's better than Lapras. Granted, it's doing 10 less damage. Your energy isn't going back in your hand. It's only 3 energy rather than 4. And I like the first attack actually better than I like the first attack on Lapras. I could see this going into a deck where it's very similar to Tapu Bulu. That first impression, Golisopod, where you would swing it into the active and it would just deal a heck of a lot more damage. I could see that working. You would need Pokemon, though, like to make that really work well. The Pokemon you put into the active would have to be like one prize Pokemon. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Not trading these, just opening them. So I don't know how you'd really make it work. It would be kind of awesome if what would be really awesome, and this is a hypothetical universe, if that attack counted Lily's Pokédoll as, you know, something knocked out, so you're not giving up a prize. And then, if there was a hypothetical stadium, and I don't think that I've ever heard of one that there is like this, so correct me if I'm wrong, but if one did come out where every time a Pokemon attacks, it gets rotated out to the bench. Ooh, Pokemon Catcher, that's seen play, and another Ordinary Rod. Yo! Alright, let's take a look at Lapras VMAX, because I was being critical of it earlier. I didn't think that it was super great, but we're going to take a look, because this is the Rainbow version. 2 Rainbow VMAXs in one video. 320 HP, and I think these were the first 2 VMAX revealed. In fact, I'm certain of it. So it has Gmax Pump, which for 3 colorless energy does 90 damage, and 30 more for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. That is trickier to accomplish in Standard, where we don't have super great water energy acceleration. We have the Quagsire that moves stuff around, but getting it out of your hand is easier to do in Expanded. I think there's a couple more tricks for doing it. But man, if you could play in Expanded and use water patches and things like that onto Lapras or onto a different Pokemon, and then use Quagsire to move it around, and then you had 3 energy on there, it's 180 for 3 energy. Still not amazing, though. Still not world beating. But, you know, 320 HP is great. It is. Still not feeling wild about this, but I feel like there's probably a way to make it work that I'm just not seeing. There must be, because people are trading for it on the trading floor. Although I haven't really run into people like running it as a deck. Pretty much all the decks I've run into have been Zacian V, of course. And I'm just talking about V, like Pokemon V. Pokemon V that I've run into in decks are Zacian V as its own deck, Indeedee V as like a one of. Morpeko V, of course, is amazing. And there's a Frostmoth. That's the ability that you need to make that Lapras work. I take back my criticism of it. That could be really awesome. You just need to draw as much as you can. Get Frostmoth on your bench. I could see it working. I could see it working now for sure. That would be awesome. And then what's the other one? Other V. Oh, actually, Stonejourner V with Stonejourner V Max. I've definitely seen that. Not super wild about that Thievul. I totes rocked Thievul in my party for a while. Until I couldn't make an excuse, because I just, like, Obstagoon is really cool. I love that I just got another Aurora Energy. I think I now have, because I have the 1 reverse. Oh, I only have 6 of the regular. I thought I had 7 now. Anyway. I might have more than 1 reverse. I might have some trade locked in some capacity that I'm not seeing. I thought I had 8 total. Anyway, the thing I was trying to say, though, is... whoa! Look at this full art Zamazenta V. Look at it. Again, it's still, like I said in the last Sword and Shield opening, it's still not at a point where I feel like it is, you know, playable, especially not in the current meta, but I feel like it has the tools to be there. depending on what else gets released. And don't touch your face like I keep doing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, the Dauntless Shields, especially if VMAX has become more and more prevalent, and especially if special energy for this attack become more and more prevalent, this is going to become a great Pokemon. But those are the ifs for that to happen. I just did it again. Yeah. Ooh. A little more Pico. A little more Pico action. That new Switch. I do like the new Switch, actually. I like the art on it. They all look... The last, like, 3 iterations of Switch have all looked the same in many ways. But slightly different, and I think I like the newest one better, actually. I will give it that. I like the... Because we're all using, of course, too, in a lot of decks, Acrobike. And I liked another Reverse Hurricane. Is that 2 now? Yeah. And I really liked Acrobike. There's the... Poor Lantern always gets a crap card. Ugh. Poor Lantern. I think I liked the Acrobike from the X and Y era the best. I actually like it more than I like the one from Celestial Storm. I feel like it just takes up too much of the art in the frame. Well, Bolton. Cool. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this attaches fire energy, but it doesn't do enough damage, unfortunately. Really pretty card. Considering its popularity, I would figure Ninetales would get a couple better feature cards, chase cards in some of these sets than it actually does. It was always a hot commodity during the base set. This is another... What is this? Was Lapras. Put 2 energy attached to your opponent's... Oh, to your opponent's Pokemon into their hand. That's better. Granted, it's only 70 damage, but at least you only give up a prize. Not a good attack at all. That's horrible. 70 damage for 4 energy? Jeez. It's only viable if the whole point of your opponent's deck is getting energy out and you need to stop the... Hey, Regirock V! I thought I pulled this before, but I only see one here. Maybe I pulled a different version of it? Anyway, Raging Hammer, it does 30 damage for a fighting colorless and 10 more for each damage counter on the Pokemon already. You could do some really cool things with that attack. But it's tricky because you make yourself vulnerable in the process. But if you can put damage counters on your own Pokemon, you could do some crazy damage. Well, you could do 240. But you could put you could put 9 damage counters on yourself, and if you could do that, you can one-hit KO a Pikarom. So that's pretty dang awesome. Or you can just wait a turn and get 1 more fighting energy and just knock it out with Rocky Tackle, which does 190. And it hurts yourself, so it adds to the damage counters for this attack. But you'll probably do... If you're going for this, you're going to use some other tricks to do it. And if you are going to do that, you're opening yourself up to get knocked out, so I would imagine that you are doing it in a capacity where you are sure to win the prize race. Knock out three prize Pokemon to give up your 2 prize Pokemon, that sort of thing. It's a good card. It's not amazing, but it's a good card. It's better than Stonejourner, but Stonejourner, like, it's so much better with Stonejourner V. VMAX, I mean. And I think that's probably our last hit of the video. We got a pretty dang good rate, though, so I am very happy with that. Yeah. 2 Zacians, Indeedee V, Snorlax VMAX, Lapras V, Lapras VMAX. We got the full art Zamazenta. One of the Zacians was, of course, full art. And then we also got the Regirock V. And I think that's everything that we had gotten. Oh, and Delmise V. We did really well. We came out ahead. I think that's 9 Vs. 2 Zacians, Indeedee, Snorlax, Lapras, and Zacian, Indeedee, Snorlax, Lapras, Delmise, Zamazenta, Regirock. That's 9. Yeah, that's coming out ahead. 9 times 6, that's what, 54? Yeah. Yeah, we came out ahead. Victini V! Oh my god! Oh my god, we came out way ahead. We came out way ahead. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We opened up one Pokemon V, not even ultra rare. We didn't get any trainers, which I'm a little sad about. I also really wanted to get another Professor's Research, but forget about that. Victini V is an amazing, amazing card. Spreading Flames, attach up to 3 fire energy from your discard pile to your Pokemon any way you like. You're just accelerating energy. And then Energy Burst does 30 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. It's so awesome. You gotta tech one of these into your Reshiram and Charizard. And it's very evident to me that this Pokemon, just like Tapu Koko V, those two cards were literally specifically designed to be teched into those decks. Like, it's so very obvious to me. Oh, that's awesome. Man, I don't want any more Ultras, I just want one more Professor's Research. I really, really do. That would just be awesome. It would be awesome. But that's not there. Yeah, we literally went 1 and 5 on Ultra Rares. Did we? No. Yeah, 1 and 5, man. We did. That's awesome. That is awesome. What a great opening. I'm super, super, super happy. Yeah, God, I couldn't ask for more. Thank you guys so much for joining me again today. It's always a blast. I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos, especially right now when we're kind of cooped up and this is kind of, we need to find ways to enjoy ourselves inside and take our mind off of things. And yeah, in light of that, I think what I am going to do after this video is I'm going to expedite our upload process, and I'm going to try to do some more videos, even more. Like, this is the most, like, this is the most videos we've done ever on this channel, and I think I'm going to accelerate it even a little bit more. So with that being said, thanks again so much for joining me. I had a great time. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time for another edition of Live from Lavender Town. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Stay inside. Bye.